What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another Tekken 8 / Tekken related video. And I hope that everyone is having a great start to 2024, because as of right now, when it comes to this Tekken shit and what's going on in the Tekken community, it has been some crazy shit going on when it comes to Tekken at the start of 2024. Now, some of the other shit, I am not going to touch on it. I'm not going to talk about it because it's none of my business. It's personal, private shit. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not Tasha K, so I'm not going to touch on that other stuff, even though other people wanted me to. I'm not going to do it. I just have respect for a lot of people that are involved, so I am not going to speak on it. None of my business, and I'm not Tasha K. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So I'm not going to touch that other stuff that's going on when it comes to the Tekken community, because just none of my business at all. It just really isn't. But this situation right here happens to do with Harada. Harada been going crazy at the start of 2024, and he is just coming out. He is responding to the bullshit, and Harada ain't having none of this shit. He is going on no nonsense mode right now. And basically, you got some clown that came out and tagged Harada about black characters, or the lack of black characters, or however you want to put it, in Tekken 8. And, you know, this is a very, very fragile situation to deal with, because, you know, a lot of people have their thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to black characters, or when it comes to any type of race of characters. We've seen it with Shaheen and the whole Arab thing. So a lot of people do have these thoughts. But one thing that you don't do, you don't tag the creators and let them know your deep thoughts about something, especially when it comes to race and ethnicity. You don't fucking do it. It's okay to talk amongst people privately about it, but this is something that you just don't do. You don't let it be known. You don't tag the creators or nothing like that. This is just something you keep to your fucking self. Whoever this clown is that tagged Harada, keep this to your fucking self. And this is a message to anybody else that thinks this way. I don't have a problem how people think, but some things you got to keep to yourself. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And this clown here, he made it public. He tagged Harada how he felt about the whole black character situation when it comes to Tekken 8. And on top of that, the subject is pertaining to Eddie Gordo. And we already know when someone tags Harada and Michael Murray about Eddie Gordo, Harada and Murray go fucking crazy. The evidence is there. People just need to stop doing it. And Harada let his ass have it. And I would just sit here and say, Harada is exactly right. The reason that Harada is right, Harada even said it himself. When he views something that has something to do with black, and he doesn't see Asian people in it, he doesn't get mad. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the reason why Harada said that is Harada basically wants us to know, keep certain things to yourself, and you just got to keep your mouth shut when it comes to these fragile type of situations. Now, Harada went all in on this dude, and I have to say I'm with Harada on this. Even though this dude spoke his mind, the reason that I call him a clown is because he could have kept this shit to himself. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, Tekken 8 does have black characters in it. I've been telling other people this. Tekken is one of the main fighting games that does show a lot of good deal of respect towards black characters. You feel what I'm saying? There are some fighting games out there and some companies out there that totally disrespect black characters. SNK, to the fullest. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And they don't give a damn what everybody else thinks or feels. You feel me? So we are going to get into this because Harada just completely went all in on this dude, and rightfully so. So let's start by what this dude tagged Harada about the black characters when it comes to Tekken. And then we're going to go from there. So this is what this clown says. The only reason why Eddie Gordo hasn't been revealed yet is because the creators of Tekken are racist and don't care about black characters or dark-skinned people, so it's going to be a while until they reveal fighters come out instead of these whites, Latins, and Asians. Tags Harada Tekken. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the reason why this dude is a fucking clown. Not only do you tag Harada with the stupid shit, but you add other races into it. You's a stupid ass fucking clown. Whoever this dude is, unapologetically black, you stupid, dude. You stupid. Shut your mouth, man. I swear to God. And then on top of it, this is the reason why I am so the end of my rope with Twitter, man. People just be on some undisciplined bullshit when it comes to Twitter. You don't say shit like this and tag the fucking creators. And once again, it's another Eddie Gordo issue. You don't do it. I keep telling motherfuckers, look, Harada and Michael Murray, they know they fucked up by not putting Eddie in the base roster. They know it already. The reason that they know it, have y'all noticed every time someone speaks of Eddie and tags them, Harada and Murray, they flip, they go crazy. They respond to it in an instant. But if it's any other character, they don't. What does that tell you? It tells you that they fucked up with Eddie Gordo. They understand that. They know what people are saying, and they're going to correct it when Eddie gets put back in the game as DLC. They're going to correct it. They know they fucked up. We don't have to keep doing that anymore. You feel what I'm saying? And if y'all been following me, I've been one of the biggest creators that have been letting people know that Tekken 8 needs Eddie Gordo and the reason why Eddie's impact is needed in the game or whatever. But one thing that I have not done and will never do is put race into it. I never put Eddie's race or ethnicity into my discussions. I don't need to do that because Eddie is much more impactful than that. His influence runs deeper than that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? But you got clowns like this that make it all about that. And that's not what it's about. That is not what it's about. This is bullshit right here what this clown did. You added other races into the discussion. This dude is a fucking clown for this. It's a fucking clown. This is so many damn clowns on Twitter. It just don't make no fucking sense, man. For real. So we are going to go to Harada's response, and Harada is about to ether this dude. So Harada says, if you think you can just claim anything that way and it will pass, you are mistaken. Leroy and Raven will kick your ass. Come to think of it, there are no Japanese characters in the American dramas and movies that I love, but I have never felt discriminated against because of it. What do you think is the crucial difference between you and me? I am sure you don't understand. You are not logical at all, and you are simply a delusional person who doesn't even realize that even if it were an emotional argument, it doesn't make sense. First of all, I want to say shout out to Harada for not using that "don't ask me for shit" phrase, because it was definitely not needed here. And if Harada would have used that shit in this type of sensitive situation, it would have been very immature for Harada to use that phrase. So shout out to Harada for not using that "don't ask me for shit" bullshit. And also, too, shout out to Harada for letting us know that he be watching them Tyler Perry movies. When he talk about American dramas, because when you think of drama, you think of Tyler Perry. So now we know Harada be watching that shit. But also, too, like I said, Harada makes valid points in his argument when he says, of course, Leroy and Raven both are black characters and they are in Tekken 8 and they are in the base roster. Also, too, if you go back to the end of Harada's sentence when he says, even if it were an emotional argument, it doesn't make sense. What Harada is really saying right there is, with this person, the argument that he chose to go racial with it doesn't make sense. Number one, over the history. Like I said, Tekken is that one game that does show respect to black characters over the history and over the years. There have been tons of black characters in these Tekken games. You got Leroy, Raven, Master Raven. You got Eddie. You got Christy. You got Tiger. You know what I'm saying? You got Bruce. You feel what I'm saying? A shitload of black characters when it comes to these Tekken games in this Tekken franchise. So that's what Harada means, that it doesn't make sense. And for this clown to go that route when it comes to Eddie Gordo, it's just completely stupid, especially when it comes to Eddie Gordo. You know, go back and watch my videos. There are tons of reasons on why Eddie Gordo not only should be in the Tekken 8 base roster, but in the game period. Is because of his impact, his influence, what he has brought to the game. He has transcended a lot of shit when it comes to fighting games. You feel what I'm saying? Not one time do I have to mention ethnicity or race. You feel what I'm saying? Not one time did I ever have to do that. And for this clown to go that route, he really don't have shit to say. He really don't. He just getting on Twitter and just talking. And he's one of those clowns you should never follow on Twitter or whatever platform that he fucking has. You feel what I'm saying? Them the type of motherfuckers you just don't follow on social media. For real. And as I keep saying before, man, people need to stop doing this, okay? Tekken 8 is on its way out in a few weeks. And, you know, the only thing that we can do is just look for the future and look to see what they are going to do with DLC. Tagging Harada on some bullshit like this, it's just not going to help the cause. It never helped. You feel what I'm saying? If motherfuckers like Unapologetically Black really want to help, talk about the influence that the character brings. You feel what I'm saying? Talk about that. Don't talk about the race at all. Talk about something else when it comes to the character. But like I said, he's one of those people that just gets on Twitter and makes a fucking fool of himself because Twitter is basically like a troll's playground any fucking way. So I'm not surprised that another clown done came out like this. And I'm really getting fed up that it's always got to be an Eddie Gordo situation. It's just like with that whole burning hammer shit. My own motherfuckers just shut up, man. For real. Just shut up. Keep shit to theyself, man. And this was definitely one of those situations. This should have never gotten public. Harada should have never been tagged in it. And it's just fucked up. It just really is. I don't know what's wrong with these people. These people are crazy and sick, man. But like I said, I truly do believe Eddie Gordo is going to be one of the characters in Season 1 DLC. I truly believe that. I really think that Eddie is probably in the 4th spot. So we're probably going to see him around the holiday time of 2024. That's just my guess. But these clowns just need to fucking stop. They need to stop doing this. It ain't getting nobody nowhere. Because as I keep on saying, every time Eddie just gets mentioned in a tag to Harada or whoever, they respond back within the blink of an eye. And that should tell y'all something. Y'all need to stop doing it. Stop doing it. Trust the process. And Eddie will be back. I do think Bruce will be back. You feel what I'm saying? And everything will be all good. You just got to wait till Tekken 8 comes out. And for those of you that are getting it and going to enjoy it, enjoy it. Just like I'm going to enjoy it because, like I said, Leroy is still in the game. And that is the character that I will be maining. So I ain't tripping. You feel what I'm saying? But I will go on record by saying just because Leroy is black, that's not the reason that he's my main character in Tekken 8. And that's not the reason that I used him in Tekken 7. The reason that I use Leroy as a whole, because I like his drip. I like his soul personality that he brings to the game. Y'all feel what I'm saying? His uniqueness that he brings to the game. And also he's a Wing Chun expert. You feel what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is when it comes to Leroy, when I say I like his soul approach to the game, this is the reason why I started music customizing my videos when it came to Tekken 7. It was because of Leroy. Leroy brought that soul. So I'm just like, you know what? I need to start bringing that soul. I need to start bringing that Zorn to the Tekken fights. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And it was because of Leroy, not because of his race. It was because of his soul. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Now y'all see what I just did? I gave y'all a plethora of reasons why a character is my main character or why I use the character. And not one time that I use race. Like I said, man, these fucking clowns just fuck it all up for the rest of us. They really do. They really do. But I just needed to come on here and give my thoughts about this situation because I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing these clowns on Twitter thinking they can say any damn thing they want. And like Harada said, try to get away with it. It don't work like that. It really don't. And like I said, shout out to Harada for ethering this clown. And people just got to realize certain things we got to keep to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like that other situation that's going on in the Tekken community. I'm not speaking on it, period. I'm not speaking on that. It's none of my business. And what I think and what I feel, I'm keeping it to my damn self. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about when it came to this situation. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section below. Leave y'all comments down there and we can get a conversation started. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 8 content on the internet, period. And as I keep on saying, ain't nobody doing it like I'm doing it when it comes to this Tekken shit. And that's facts. I will get back at y'all in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.